Hi everyone, this is Debbie from Project 39 Mini Albums, and this is part of our Smash. No, it's not. It's part of your paper stash smash. Whew. Okay, so I had this Simple Stories Happily Ever After. I actually had two. I had gotten somewhere along the line four 12 by 12s of this pattern. This is on the back. And then when I was in Utah last year, 2 years ago, I picked up two of these thinking, okay, I'll make a wedding mini album. Well, folks, I've had this sitting in my stash and I just couldn't get into it. It just was not my thing. But I decided it was going to be part of my smash for the month. I don't know. It's just maybe I don't know anyone getting married. I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it. Um, but so I decided I was going to do something. Now, you may have seen in a previous video, I did this folio. I am intending on doing a tutorial for it. I just haven't gotten. No, actually, I've recorded it 3 times, but I've had technical difficulties. And when that happens, you just sort of lose your steam. But let me show you the project I made using these. I made two of the same. They are more the folios. Now, this one is a little more simple than how I did this. I mean, there was a lot of detail that went into this, but I just didn't have the same elements to work with. One thing I did is I first cut corresponding cardstock to match and put that down. So beneath all of this paper is other cardstock, like there is this pink that I had in my stash. I don't know if you can see it. It's there. And I just thought it would be neat to use. All right, so there's a nice heavy magnet in here. Isn't that pretty paper? I did it without a wedding theme. So you can use this for anything you want. I didn't add anything here, but it would be a great spot to put a couple of photos. That opens up like that, and then that opens up like that. Let me start from over here and take you through it. So here is, one of the papers had just like this wood grain paper and then flowers at the bottom. So that made a nice little accent to this. This one, I don't know if you can tell, but I've got the pattern going up in it. So, so I just cut a 1/2 inch going up and starting from the bottom, add it to there. So it sort of flows. I like that. Now I didn't add any paper inside because there was no reason to. I think I counted, you can get 15 photos here. But I left this way. The other one, I wasn't smart about it when I did it, but this one, you've got this tab showing here. Well, that was a fail because here I don't have the tab showing. So anyhow, so that is the waterfall. And you can put 3.5 by 3.5 photos there. Can you do a 4x4? Not quite, because this waterfall, it measures 4 by 4.25. Yep. So a little bit smaller than 4. And again, I didn't have much to decorate it with, so it is what it is. So there is the tags that I have. I did have some of the leftover paper, corresponding cardstock. It didn't come from the collection. It's just paper I had in my stash. There is a triple pocket here. I used ribbon in my stash. I finished up this ribbon and finished up this ribbon. So, and I put paper on the back of it so you could still add photos or journal. So that, oh, I think I went like this because I used the same paper here. So that one goes like that. That one goes like that, and then that one goes like that. And you can see I did add some. There was a paper with a stripe, so we added that in a couple of places. And then the back side of it is fairly simple. Again, you can see the corresponding cardstock below it. It helps make it sturdy, and it adds a nice little detail. I could have gone with a metallic copper. I thought would be nice with it, but I didn't have any. a gold maybe. I don't know. I wasn't feeling the gold, so I didn't do the gold. And there is that. So like I said, I made 2 of those. And then I had some paper left over. I made 6 of these little cinch bound notebooks. I don't do the thing with the pocket and the, what do you call that? I don't know, whatever that piece is. These are index cards. They were 4x6 index cards that I cut down to 3x6. I know Heather from Covered by Grace Creations and Carolina from Carolina Crafts have tutorials on how to make a beautiful one. Mine are a little more simple, so they don't have all the whistles and bells. I figured I could use this, because even though I didn't want to do wedding, I mean, love is okay. And that's it as far as writing in here, as far as a title or anything. But, you know, this would be a fun giveaway or to add to my Etsy shop or something like that. So I made 6 of those. And then I finally had just a couple of big pieces left and a couple of scraps. And we need to put something in here. Michelle Allen had a little loaded tag tutorial on her channel, and it was the perfect thing for me to do with the things I had left over. You know what I could do? I could probably take this and add it to here. And once I add, this comes out too. Once I add twine to that, oh, I had a sticker sheet that I just put on there. Just, you know, it didn't match. It coordinated with the collection. It wasn't from the collection, but just a fun little thing. Maybe I'll even stick one of these in here. I don't know. Well, yeah, maybe not. Excuse me. But with all of that, that means that I was able to smash not only the 6x8 paper pads, the 2 that I had, but the 4 12x12 pieces of pattern paper that I had to go along with the collection. So that's done. That's out of my stash. I'm very happy. So what am I going to work on next? I picked up a digital collection and I printed it out on 8.5 by 11. So even though it wasn't one of the things that I had said I was going to use, I'm going to, it's a fall collection. Let me show you just one page. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool that you can print that? I'll show you another page. There. So now you can see it's the Amber Glow collection from Tracy Reed Designs. I'm just lately a fan of her digital collections. The reason I like them is because they're similar to like a Simple Stories or an Echo Park collection where they have the cut aparts. And there's ephemera. And the reason I like going digital with something like this is I can print out any ephemera that I want, really any size that I want. I mean, I'm sure there's a coffee cup in there. I could make the coffee cup the album. So stay tuned and you will see what I do with this digital collection. So thanks everyone for watching. Don't forget to hit the bell for notifications and like and subscribe. Have a fabulous day.